Alright, guys, I'm back here giving a recap of the LSU Vanderbilt game. LSU won 27-3. Uh, offense still, passing offense still is not very good. They haven't. I think Jefferson was eight. I think he was 8 for 20, something like that. Pull up the stats, I believe. I believe that's what they were, 8 for 20, something like that. Like 96 yards. I mean, it's pathetic that we can't throw the ball. But a lot of talk about, well, fans talk about starting the back up next week, but that probably won't happen. But we'll see. They are going to have to play a lot better uh, offensively if they want to compete with Alabama and Florida. Uh, and because Alabama seems to be the class of the SEC. I mean, Nick Saban just continues and continues to be good, but LSU's defense they did what they were supposed to do last night. They only gave up 3 points. Yes, they played Vanderbilt, but they still they did what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to shut down Vanderbilt, and they did. So that's all you can say is, well, they did their job. But Vanderbilt had like 150 something yards total offense. So we had 6 sacks on defense. So the defense seems to be much improved from last year. Get more pressure on the quarterback. In the last 2 games, first 2 games of the year, we putting a lot more pressure on the quarterback than we did last year. But going back to the offense, I mean, it just was bad. I mean, 8 for 20, 96 yards, 1 interception he threw in the end zone was Jordan Jefferson. He's gonna have to step up and play a lot better, or he might be riding the bench. That probably wouldn't be a bad thing if he rides the bench, because maybe they'll wake him up. Maybe he'll want to play better. But other than that, there's not much to say about this game. Other than LSU do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, I know it's Vanderbilt, but still, it's an SEC win. Us teams in the SEC knows every win in the SEC is big. Just some are bigger than others. Next week we got to play Mississippi State. It's our home opener. It's gonna be on ESPNU, I think, again, 6 o'clock, Central Time. I believe that's the time that was said. But hopefully the Tigers can put a little better showing offensively, especially in the passing department. Not much. The rushing department was decent last night. I don't try to say decent was good, but this Vanderbilt, they got worn down at the end. But that's what you're supposed to do with teams. You're supposed to wear them down to the end, and you're supposed to take over the line of scrimmage and end the game. So they did what they were supposed to do. They ran for like 280 yards. That's what they're supposed to do. But next week's a little tougher opponent. Mississippi State's coming in. They lost to Auburn Thursday night in a close game. I didn't get to watch that game. I was watching the Saints game, so I don't know how either team looked. But LSU's gonna have to certainly play. They're gonna have to bring their A game come Saturday night. So I'm gonna really quit talking about LSU now. Getting to some of the games, man. There's some games of this weekend, since some were duds for the most part. Alabama and Penn State went about what I thought. I didn't think Penn State was going to put up much of a fight against Alabama, especially Alabama playing at home. Florida looked good. South Carolina looked really good. And Ohio State, I mean, Miami, they couldn't do anything offensively. I think they had 14 of their points were off returns, so and Miami didn't really look very good. I think they threw 4 interceptions, something like that. And Oklahoma, man, I tell you, Oklahoma had that scare last week against Utah State, but man, they sure put the whooping on Florida State this week. So looks like they have their issues solved. But Florida State, I mean, I don't know about them, but they did play. But they played a good team. Jimbo Fisher's gonna have he's gonna have to rebuild that team. But they have some talent in Florida State. They should compete in the ACC. But that remains to be seen. ACC's weak. I mean, Virginia Tech lost to James Madison. That is really sad. That you lose at home to an FCS school at home. But you know that's what it is. I guess Frank Beamer should be on the hot seat. I mean 0-2. I mean Virginia Tech is always overrated every year. Every year they hype Virginia Tech up, hype them up, and they always falter at the end of the year. But no, they still when they can still win the ACC, and that's sad. After losing to Boise State and James Madison, they can still win the ACC. But anyway, so I guess I'll end this vid here. I'll probably put a preview out by Wednesday. So y'all look for it then. Have a good day.